In the heart of Richmond, Virginia, there once stood a neighborhood so prosperous, so filled with black geniuses, that it was called the Black Wall Street of the South. But Jackson Ward wasn't just another wealthy black district. It was where a former washerwoman's daughter would shatter every ceiling by becoming the first woman of any race to found a bank in American history. This is the story of Jackson Ward, where black excellence built an empire that changed America forever. Established after the Civil War, Jackson Ward was created in 1871 by Richmond's white leadership. It was designated as a 6th district of Richmond. White leaders had a sinister plan. They concentrated black voters in one area to minimize black political influence in other districts, in an attempt to limit black representation. This plan backfired. Concentrating black people in one area created strong community bonds. The community shared resources and became a united political power. Compounded with economic cooperation, the white supremacist plan did not weaken the black community. Instead, it strengthened it. Former enslaved FBA people bought skills learned during slavery. No doubt they had a strong work ethic coming out of slavery. Determined to build wealth, many had construction and trade skills. Their children were first-generation free-born foundational black Americans. Often educated, they had an entrepreneurial spirit. Building on their parents' foundation, free foundational black Americans already had business experience, capital to invest, established skills, and often had important connections. This community was full of skilled craftsmen, blacksmiths, carpenters, masons, seamstress, and contractors. These skills, they was critical in building a district. By the 1890s, the area had become so successful, it earned multiple nicknames, such as the Harlem of the South. Because of the rich cultural life, thriving entertainment district, it was the center of black art and music, similar to Harlem's cultural importance. It was the Black Wall Street of the South, with a high concentration of black-owned banks, insurance companies, successful businesses, and financial services. It was America's black financial center, the home to the first woman's founded bank with multiple black-owned financial institutions. It was the center of black economic power, the hub of black business loans. The key factor in the success was the concentrated black population, which created a ready market for black businesses. Skilled workers could find steady employment, and money circulated within the black community. Business owners mentored younger entrepreneurs. There was strong community support for black businesses, and the community strongly emphasized on education. This history shows foundational black Americans could turn racist restrictions into economic power through unity, entrepreneurship, skill development, determination, and community support. Take Southern Aid and Insurance Company, the oldest black-owned insurance company in America, been in existence since 1893. They provided life insurance when white companies wouldn't. They employed hundreds of black professionals and had over 1.6 million in assets by 1930. Damn. They operated in multiple states and created jobs for black executives. Miller Hotel, a luxury hotel for black travelers. This was a safe haven during segregation. This hotel hosted famous black entertainers and leaders. A high-end hotel with a beautiful restaurant and ballroom. This was a meeting place for black business leaders, the symbol of black luxury and sophistication. Jackson Ward had a wide range of black-owned restaurants, soul food establishments, fine dining restaurants, cafes, and lunch counters. Family recipes and traditions were passed down. This created jobs for black workers and provided a gathering place for the community. The economic impact led to black-owned property. By the 1930s, foundational black Americans had millions in black-owned real estate, commercial buildings, residential properties, and investment properties, creating generational wealth that built black economic power. With over 300 black-owned businesses by the 1920s, that provided a diverse range of services. Professional offices, retail establishments, entertainment venues, and financial institutions. The wealth circulation was a key success. The money stayed within the black community, creating an economic multi-pillar effect. We talked about that in the Black Wall Street video. This system supported multiple generations, built community wealth, and funded education and advancements. Financial independence that gave foundational black Americans the freedom from white-owned banks and control over lending decisions. Support for black entrepreneurship provided protection from discrimination, giving the community a sense of economic self-determination. This economic ecosystem, it created jobs for thousands, opportunities for advancements, professional development, wealth building, community stability, and economic dignity. Now picture yourself walking down the street of Richmond, Virginia in 1920. The ash filled with the sweet sound of jazz, floating from the Hippodrome Theater, while sharply dressed men and women stroll past elegant brick buildings. Welcome to Jackson Ward, a neighborhood that defied the odds during the height of segregation to become known as the Black Wall Street of the South. In the aftermath of the Civil War, as freed slaves sought opportunities in Richmond, they built something extraordinary, a community of determination and entrepreneurial spirit. At a time when most banks wouldn't serve black customers, a visionary named Maggie L. Walker said, "Enough." Born Elizabeth Maggie Mitchell on July 15, 1864. Her mother, Elizabeth Draper, was a former enslaved washerwoman. She grew up helping her mother wash clothes for white families and saw firsthand the struggle of black families. Miss Walker attended Richmond public schools during Reconstruction and excelled academically despite poverty. After graduating from Armstrong Normal, she became a teacher at Lancaster and earned only $35 a month teaching. She had to quit teaching when she married, a rule at the time. But teaching showed her the importance of education, and that experience shaped her later focus on financial education. She joined the Independent Order of St. Luke as a teenager in 1881 and rose through the ranks. Miss Walker became Grand Secretary in 1899. The organization was nearly bankrupt before she took over, but under her leadership, membership grew from 1,100 to over 100,000 plus. The treasury grew from $31.61 to $100,000 plus. She created the newspaper, St. Luke Herald, and established a department store. Miss Walker founded St. Luke Penny Savings Bank in 1903. Realizing black people needed financial independence, she spent years studying banking. In the face of massive opposition, she held her ground. White bankers tried to stop her, and even some black men doubted her. Regulators created obstacles, but nothing could stop Miss Walker. She raised $31,000 to start the bank and applied for a charter despite resistance, becoming the first woman of any race to charter a bank. She focused on black home ownership and made mortgages available to black families by offering fair interest rates and flexible payment terms. Over 600 families bought homes, creating black wealth through property. She supported FBA businesses by providing loans to black entrepreneurs. The support she offered during hard times built the trust within the FBA community. Programs like children's savings accounts, Christmas saving clubs, emergency funds, and retirement savings gave the community a peace of mind. St. Luke survived the Great Depression when many white banks failed. Through conservative management, community loyalty, and smart investments, St. Luke's Bank thrived through the Great Depression. Miss Walker's strong leadership left an impact on black home ownership. Hundreds of black families bought homes and created generational wealth through her banking system. FBA families built stable black neighborhoods, improving their living conditions, and demonstrated black economic power. Miss Walker broke barriers. She proved women can lead. Her genius demonstrated community banking works. She inspired other black bankers by creating a model for success, leaving a lasting legacy. St. Luke's Bank merged with others, but continues to exist today. Miss Walker set an example for women in banking. She proved community banking works and showed the power of black economic independence. She inspired generations of foundational black American entrepreneurs, demonstrating black women's leadership capabilities. But this isn't just about banking. This is about a community that created its own ecosystem of success. Walk with me down 2nd Street, nicknamed the Deuce. Here, you find insurance companies run by black professionals, theaters showcasing the greatest black performers of the day, and restaurants serving soul food to everyone from local residents to Duke Ellington himself. At the heart of this success was a man named John Mitchell Jr., known as the Fighting Editor. Through his newspaper, the Richmond Planet, he fought for civil rights while encouraging black economic empowerment. Under his influence, Jackson Ward became home to over 100 black-owned businesses. Imagine being able to build not just a business, but generational wealth in an era when Jim Crow laws tried to make that impossible. That's exactly what the people of Jackson Ward did. Insurance agent A.D. Price built a stunning mansion that still stands today, a testament to the prosperity possible through determination and community support. The neighborhood became a cultural mecca too. The Hippodrome Theater hosted legends like Ella Fitzgerald, Bill Bojangle Robinson, and Ray Charles. Robinson loved the community so much that he paid to install the traffic light at 2nd and Lee Street, the first one installed in Richmond's black community. But Jackson Ward's story isn't just about past glory. While urban renewal projects and highway constructions in the 1950s and 60s dealt heavy blows to this historic community, its legacy lives on. Today, you can still walk these streets and feel the echo of that remarkable era. History markers tell the tale of pioneers like Maggie Walker and John Mitchell Jr., while restored buildings remind us of what foundational Black Americans built against incredible odds. The story of Jackson Ward teaches us an important lesson. When people come together, supporting each other and believing in the community's potential, they can create something extraordinary, even in the face of systematic racism. It's a testament to the power of entrepreneurship, community, and unwavering determination. This isn't just a foundational Black American history. It's an American history, a story of triumph that reminds us what's possible when we dare to dream big and work together. If you made it to the end, I appreciate your patience. Much love to the foundational Black American family. If you want me to keep coming with this information, please like, subscribe, comment, and get the community popping. And shit, I could bring this to y'all every day. Much love. See y'all in the next one. Peace, foundational Black American family.